anime. Apart from your illustrious, innocent, suspiciously young-looking body pillow, an anime addiction is harmless. You can smell an anime addict from a while away, but these addicts come in different shapes and sizes, because I'd argue I'm an anime addict and I actually shower. I shower twice a day because I like to kick my leg and pretend that I'm Mike Jackson. One side of anime addicts has Megan Thee Stallion, Keanu Reeves, RDC World. Come on, that's some baddies, some real niggas, and the coolest guy Earth has had since Jesus. These people take the lessons taught by anime and apply them to the real world. Never turning off like a refrigerator. Working harder than Mr. Beast's PR team. Never giving up like Kendrick's hate on Drake. And these people be chill as fuck because they know a lot about a lot. They're like the Avatar when it comes to culture. You wanna talk about rap, we can talk about that. You wanna talk about bull, we can talk about that. These guys are more cultured than COVID. And you wouldn't even guess they were anime addicts because unlike the typical, these guys don't either Chris Tyson with kids. That leads me to the dark side of anime addicts. The people who make the rest of them look bad. The ones who are probably guilty of whatever you accuse them of. These anime addicts do not see the light of day. Touching grass is not on these guys' minds. Touching 3D prints of cute young anime girls though. These guys take the negative lessons from anime, like licking their lips at the sight of young boys or gripping girls in public, then trying to say, oops, I slipped. Let's see you grip something when R. Kelly is slipping something inside of you in that jail cell, my boy. Non-anime watchers seem to think that anime is a genre. No, anime is a style that has genres. These guys don't watch the same stuff as us. Their favorite anime is Redo of Healer. To put that into context, that's like binge watching Jeffrey Dahmer because you find it funny. And yes, I know, nothing in that show was funny. To us. These lot don't watch messy videos, they watch Lamine Yamal compilations. And honestly, for these guys, I don't think their anime addiction is what's holding them back, because other guys are thriving, but they lean on it whilst they rot away inside of their house because they do not know how to socialize and they lack the will to truly learn. Me personally though, I'll steal someone's girl and go home and sing Binks's Brood. Gambling. I had this teacher in school. He wasn't just built like Penguin, he was built like a penguin. He was the head of behavior, so his whole personality was just being angry all the time so that the bad kids would behave. But I started seeing him less and less until he just eventually vanished. I just assumed he popped a blood vessel because of the faces he'd make when he was angry. Or that he somehow got type 3 diabetes. But no, he Danny Phantomed because he went broke. Turns out bro gambled everything until he had nothing left. I know the owner of the casino would rub his hands like Birdman when he saw him coming through that door. Because when my teacher left, he was still fat, but his pockets weren't. How bad has it got to be to lose your job at a school when you don't even teach? It's not even 9 to 5 for you, it's like 9 to 3:15. And somehow you still bottle it. I'm not gonna say I get it, because I don't, but I slightly understand because I bet for the first time this summer during the Euros. And I'm not gonna lie, it's fun as hell. Just the thrill of potentially winning money for doing absolutely nothing and inevitably losing it all just gives you that Paul Pogba rush just deep in your veins. You should never gamble with your heart because that's how money runs away faster than a nigga who heard it.
When it comes to 1-year-old Dante, Pierre, you are the fun.
Once that thrill eventually wears off and you're just staring emptily into your empty bank account, the thrill quickly turns into pain. And you can't just talk no jutsu some money into your account. But since you lost quick money, you're thinking, I should just make some quick money. And then you gamble again. It's like Apple releasing the same phone every year and hoping that we buy it. It's a gamble, though theirs pays off. You are not Apple. Bro, you're not even the pair. The gamble is not paying off. And now you're telling your kid that the reason why you're having tap water for dinner is because it makes them grow strong quickly. No, it's because the water bill is the penultimate thing that you're gonna gamble away right before the fucking house itself. And little Jimmy, don't you dare giggle because you're going next. But if you're thinking about quitting gambling, I want you to remember this: 92% of gamblers quit right before they win big.
What did he say?
Power. Being addicted to power is the same as being addicted to money. Like Dragon Ball's power system, it's just limitless. Wanting too much power everywhere you go is a problem. I know you guys had those managers at your retail job that clearly got no respect in the past, so they're talking down on their co-workers from a position of power so that nobody can talk back to them. Or that policeman that got bullied in school then went home and screamed the N-word in COD lobbies. Now putting niggas over for driving with the exaggerated swagger of a black teen and letting the chopper sing like Tony. Or seeking power by trying to have more than everybody else. So they drug and kidnap baddies, have a 50-foot bed in their backyard, and 1,000 bottles of baby oil just to let you really know who the man is. Seeking power is bad because you can find it in so many different places. And if Fishman Island taught me anything, it's that we are all the same. So wanting to have significant power over others is just weird to me anyway. And the best way to gain power is through fear. That's why people don't talk back to governments or toxic partners, because they're scared. But fear breeds hatred. So in your hunt for power, you may have become the predator, but the people that you claim to love are now the prey. Because when they hate and leave you, you might have all the power in the world, but nobody to share it with. Why do you think all these famous people unalive themselves, do hard drugs, and diddy people? It's because once you've sold your soul, there's no getting it back. Sometimes, just put the fries in the bag, bro. Nicotine. You can't be slurping rainbow sticks, then get shocked when people think you're part of the alphabet gang. I already spoke about vaping in part 1, so go watch that if you haven't already. But it's ironic when someone says they quit vaping because it was hurting their lungs, and so they've started doing snus instead. Or zins for my Americans, you know I got you. As if your gums aren't receding, looking like you went to the £10 Jamaican barber whose accent is thicker than his green card guarantor, and then you found out exactly why his trims are that cheap. My boys be popping it in.
Pause.
Crazy. My boys be popping pouches and claiming that it's burning a hole through them like One Piece episode 483. But nicotine got my guys in a chokehold, because it's like they don't feel pain or anything anymore. Because when they pop in them, I swear they're sat on that couch and their eyes just look soulless. And they're gonna try and say it's the rush. Nah, Mahito got rushed. You on that couch looking patiently delayed. Cigarettes? Ooh! We've all had that teacher where bright and early every morning at 9 AM would get into your face just smelling of cigarettes and coffee. Damn! If I could do a tier list of horrible combos, this would be right up there with the Mr. Beast crew and underage boys. Got me waking up and smelling straight death from your wrinkly, missing teeth, shaking like Parkinson's, or that one bro when he sees Gideon in a shopping mall. Cigarettes just tick everything off the list. Cancer? Yeah, nice. Start at stage 1 or nah, skip to 3. This guy is 22. Make him look 57. Not a single care in the world. Nicotine addiction is one of the ones that scares me the most, because it's not like you're getting much of a feeling. It's really just more about satisfying an urge, basically scratching a constant itch. And I'm not a role model. If you've watched a single video, then you know that. But honestly, I wouldn't recommend getting addicted to the Nick. But yo, that is types of addictions part 2. What is up with this consistency? Dropping weekly. Subscribe! And leave a like on the video as well. Comment, guys, what are your thoughts? Are there any addictions that need to be mentioned in part 3? I can't lie, I mentioned coffee, caffeine addiction, gaming addiction. Hey, you guys let me know. But part 3 won't come out for a while because we have a lot more videos to make and a lot more ideas in the tank. Almost at 1.6k. Let's push for that before Halloween. And you can trust me to post weekly so that I make sure that you guys can do it. As per usual, share the video with your friends, share with anyone that you think might enjoy it, and guys, I will see you guys in the next video. As always, peace and love.